So we've been playing well. We just got to continue to play well.
Game 5 of the series from Seattle on Friday. Also on Thursday, the Pittsburgh Steelers got 4 touchdown passes from Aaron Rodgers, including a go-ahead score late, but the Cincinnati Bengals, behind Joe Flacco's 342 yards and 3 touchdowns, get a go-ahead field goal from Evan McPherson from 36 yards away to end a 4-game losing skid as they beat the Steelers 33-31 on Thursday Night Football.
Guess who's back? Back again. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Denny Schaefer. He's an idiot.
Honey, we're home right where we belong for the next couple hours. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it. DennyRadio Sports and More, show number 147, brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill, the only Cinco's to go to, the one on Alexis just east of Telegraph, Airport Highway in Holland in front of Menard, Schreier Road in Rockford, and their newest location on Glendale in front of Walmart. You will thank me later. The food's amazing. The margaritas, ooh, I miss them. But hey, October isn't going to last forever. There you go. 877-909-1007. That's the number to call or text. We slap you right on unless we have a guest. And we have a guest this hour, Vincent Vinny Bradis, Assistant AD for Strategic Communications at Bowling Green State University, is going to be on previewing this Saturday's game. CMU comes to the Doit. And then in the 3 o'clock hour, around 3:25, it'll be the voice of the Rockets, Mark Beyer. And he said he doesn't want to talk about Bowling Green. I said, dude, I got to ask you about Bowling Green. Anyway, we played golf today. More on that coming up. So we have a couple of guests today, but there's always room for you to text or call. You can also watch us on the Bakery Unlimited Facebook live cam, which is at the Ticket, or 100.7 Ticket Facebook page, or at Denny Radio on X, or at Denny Radio Podcast on YouTube. I don't know if you heard about this, kind of big news. Hopefully it doesn't backfire on them, but Long John Silver's is planning to change their logo to feature a chicken, and it'll say chicken plus seafood. Well, check out this new ad.
The Colonel's back with my new fish bucket. Yep, Long John Silver's has switched to chicken, so I'm switching to fish. Big fishy pieces of fish that you'll love sinking your teeth into.
Well, I don't really want fish. Do you have any chicken?
Did I stutter? I'm switching to fish. You may be asking yourself, what in the name of Cracker Barrel is going on here? Why are you changing your entire business model? And to that I'd say, don't you know who I am? I'm the Colonel, and I can do what I want.
Yeah, okay, fine. But do you at least have the sides you used to have?
No, but you'll love my new fish slaw or fish on the cob.
What is fish on the cob? That doesn't even make sense.
You don't make sense. Look, I'm trying to get some free press by completely changing my company. So you will eat my bucket of fish and my fish sides, or you will pay the price.
Yes, sir.
The new fish bucket. Try it today.
Let's say hello and what's up to the producer of this fine broadcast, hunkered down at the Cumulus Media compound at 3225 Arlington. It is Chris
Hollywood. What's up there, man?
I'm just thankful to the sweet Jesus in heaven that it's Friday. I'm ready for the weekend, and hopefully it's a better weekend than last weekend with all my sports teams going down. And we got some big games this weekend. Michigan is in a must-win.
Yeah, we got a phone call for you, too.
Already?
Yeah, already off the bat. They were ready.
It might be Rob because he's so giddy that his Bengals beat my Steelers. Let's go to the phones. Good afternoon. You're on 100.7 The Ticket. Who is this, Rob?
It is not Rob, but it's his son who's also giddy about his Bengals winning last night. Let's go.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you. You're breaking up.
What's up, Roby?
Hey, what's up, guys?
How giddy were you watching that game? And where were you guys? Out in the garage smoking stogies watching the game?
No, my dad was actually at the game.
Oh, that's right. I knew that. Is he back yet?
No, he's still down. I think he's down in Kentucky today. He's doing a small bourbon trail, so I think he's going to Buffalo Trace. I forgot where else he was going down there, but doing a small bourbon trail with his friend.
So he's not in jail, so that's good. So yeah,
I hope not.
He must be giddy. Your thoughts on the game, other than Joe Flacco looked like a Super Bowl quarterback last night?
He did, but I'm also gonna say the Steelers defense not so great. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, they were leaving guys wide open, and they were. I don't know how many times they go to Jamar Chase. I think they went to Jamar like more than 12 times, and they still couldn't cover him.
Dude,
16? Okay, they still couldn't
like
cover him.
16 times. It was crazy.
And they tried to throw it to him more than that. He dropped a few.
Yeah, and they made fun. The announcer made fun of it too, which I thought was really funny.
Yeah, I saw that video of Flacco with his mouth wide open. I laughed my ass off.
Yeah, that's that. I actually posted that on our Facebook post today for our award-winning show, number 1, 2 to 4 on the ticket. I had to use that because that was funny. It was like because he's like,
oh yeah, that was hilarious.
Okay. You don't see that very often. Where, I mean, he's just unbelievable and good for him.
Yeah, very good for him. And I'm not going to brag on the Steelers too, especially Aaron Rodgers. I mean, those 2 interceptions. Not really his fault. I mean, one maybe, but DJ Turner, who's a Michigan boy, he made a great play to get that other interception. So nothing against Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers had an amazing game. He's the one that kept them in it.
He threw some darts and he threw some really good passes, and I was actually really impressed with him. What I wasn't impressed with is when I went to bed and I woke up and then I saw that they friggin' lost, but it didn't surprise me. Cincinnati was on a mission. I mean, it was their season. They had to win that game. They just got to keep trying to win these games. So, you know, when the Joe they really want comes back, then they'll be in a position to maybe make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. And also I want to give credit to the Bengals offensive line. They looked so much better than they have in the past few weeks. Holy crap, they protected the crap out of Joe Flacco. I think it was only one or 2 sacks. I think there was 1 sack in the beginning, 1 in the end.
Yeah, he just threw the ball to Jamar Chase in 1 second. It's a little easier to protect.
Yeah. Well,
I get that, but still, you got to give him. Usually, it's like less than a second for that freaking offensive line, but.
But it was a good win for your Bengals, so congratulations.
Yep, thank you. I mean, Den, I know you're a Steelers fan. Good game to you too. I'm not gonna rub it in your face like a turd, but
like a turd. I haven't
like
heard
a turd. No, dude,
like it's in the wind.
Good. The Steelers are still in 2-game lead in the division, so Steelers they can afford to lose that game, even though I didn't want them to.
But the Bengals could catch up here. They got a pretty solid schedule coming up. They got the Jets next week, who are 0-6. Then the Bears, and then for the Patriots, who are actually not bad. So we'll see how it goes.
You'll win at least one of those games.
Hopefully. God, don't jinx it.
Well, we'll see. All right, dude. Have a great day and a safe weekend. Remember, no fornicating. You're not married yet.
Nope. I got a busy weekend, so.
There you go.
All right, Roby.
No time for sex.
All right,
Roby,
you guys.
have a good one. All right, there you go. Meredith Party Rental Rob's son, Roby. So good kid. And he was all excited. He couldn't wait for us to get on. He wanted to call up and, get after it. So I started my day. Well, first off, I got up at like 4:45. Not because I wanted to. I just woke up early because I think you get to a certain age, you just wake up. I don't know. And that night I had to pee. So I went and played 9 holes today at Crooked Creek, and I'm kicking myself in the pants because I didn't take a picture. It was me, Mark Beyer, the voice of the Rockets, and Dave Briggs from the Blade, and Kyle Rowland, who left the Blade and is now working for a NIL newsletter. I gotta reach out to him and maybe we'll get him on to talk about his new adventure. I've always enjoyed his writings for the Blade. And we just played 9 holes, played good. Kyle shot, I think, 1 under. I mean, that dude can play. I didn't shoot well. I shot 43. Bayer shot 41. I don't remember what Dave shot. So it was fun, though. And, man, I tell you, there's something about being up that early and pretty much having the course to ourselves.
It was kind of chilly.
It was. I actually had my sweatpants on, my rain gear, my wind pants. But there's something, when you tee it off at like 8:45 and you fire up a breakfast cigar at like 9:15. I'm telling you what. But it didn't help me play any better. But I still enjoyed myself. It was still.
At least you had a good time.
Yeah. Oh, and shout out, since I'm doing shout outs before we get into the meat of the show, to Joel Cook at Fastlane Auto Care. He's a big fan. He has a hard time listening, though, because, he's working on cars from 2 to 4. But when he does, he says he likes what he hears.
Okay. I'll take that.
Yeah, and I'm giving him a shout out because he got my daughter's Jeep in yesterday. I had it towed. I told you that story, right?
It's fixed.
Yeah, it was a starter, so got it fixed. So
it's either the battery or the starter usually.
Well, it'd be better if it was the battery, because the battery, you can get a good battery for $125. New starter, how about $400?
Gee.
But hey, that's what it costs for a starter, dude. It's an old vehicle. It's got 185,000 miles on it or more. It's a 2002 Jeep Liberty, the inaugural year of the Liberty. I bought that puppy right off the line for Sharon because, we had babies, and she was driving a Chrysler LeBaron convertible because that's what she wanted. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure you can't have a baby seat in the back of a convertible. She goes, well, I like those new Jeep Liberties. So it was great. Back in those days, I could just go make a deal, buy it. Now it's like, yeah, you're going to have to suffer with what you got because, we're on a fixed income. So
you can do one last vehicle before you get out of here.
No, I don't think so. No, we're gonna downsize to one vehicle. We don't need to. Yeah, that's our next move. We're gonna maybe we'll get a brand new one and then sell the 2 we got. I don't know. But anyway, shout out to Joel because those dudes are slammed. Why? Because they're very good at Fastlane Auto Care. And he got her in and fixed it up, and boom, she's got her vehicle for the weekend. So thank you, Joel. You are the man. So my wife's turning 60 in February. She has this idea of going to Italy on a cruise. Okay. They have cruises that go around, and the big one is Viking, and it's very expensive. So we met with a travel agent yesterday, and Sharon had sticker shock because, oh my gosh, these cruises are so expensive. Mm-hmm. I mean, if we went on this cruise, we're spending $15,000.
Sheesh. How 2 weeks? 2-week cruise?
7 days. That's flight, everything, $15,000. Food, gratuities, blah, blah, blah. Everything.
Where are you flying to?
Flying into, I want to say Rome. I don't know. Flying in somewhere. It's like $1,500 a piece just for the flight. So there's $3,000.
You got it. You're the demon.
Well, for her birthday, you find it, and so I said I'm willing to do that. So I was an idea came to me, and I said, we could take that $15,000, and we could redo the kitchen, and you would have something that would last all of your days. So she's actually contemplating that. Am I a bad husband for her birthday? Get her a kitchen? Because she wants a new kitchen.
No, that's a great birthday gift.
All right, I'm going to tell her you said that.
I would want a basement for my birthday. A nice finished basement.
Yeah, that'd be nice too. Anyway, so there you go. Now you're up to date on the Den Man's life. We have to start, sadly, with a death, celebrity death. Original Kiss legend Ace Frehley died yesterday. Ace was 74. I guess he fell a couple of weeks ago, and I don't know. He must have fell and hit his head or something. Normally, when you're 74 and you fall, you break a hip. Not this dude. He was on life support. His family made the difficult decision to pull the plug last night, which is sad. I can't imagine that. But listen, Hollywood, when you come out to visit me when I'm on life support, tell Sharon it's okay because the Den Man wants to be with Jesus more than he wants to be here. Okay?
I've heard it. Yeah.
Don't prolong it.
Though.
I don't care. Don't prolong it. Why would you want to keep me from Jesus? No, let me go. Let me go. You know what I'm starting to pray for now? I'm starting to pray for the rapture. I'm like, Lord, rapture us all up, man. Bring Jesus back to earth and start kicking some ass. Because that's what's going to happen. It's in the Bible. Anyway, so Ace, I didn't know this. He had a 1978 solo album called New York Groove. And then he sang on Rock and Roll All Night from the Kiss Alive album. And so I have a montage of him through the years, include some of his music, and on the Today Show talking about their nickname for cocaine. The band called it Betty White, and his Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction in 2014.
Hi, this is Ace Frehley. Here I am, again in this city, with a fistful of dollars. And baby, you better believe I'm back in the New York groove. Back in the New York groove. I wanna rock and roll all night.
And party every day.
And party every day.
You guys actually developed a code name for cocaine. Do you want to share it with our viewers?
Well, we call it Betty White, you know.
It's disrespectful.
It's all history.
History. History.
I've been sober now 7.5 years.
Good for you.
Thank God.
Ace Frehley passed away yesterday at 74. Here you go. You know why you hear the live version of Rock and Roll All Night on classic rock stations? I'm going to tell you why. It has a lead solo from Ace. The studio version doesn't. So there you go. R.I.P. my man. I hope you knew the Lord. All right, let's talk about Thursday night football, or the Thursday night fogies football. 41-year-old, 40-year-old going at it. Joe Flacco, the younger of the two, 342 yards, 3 touchdowns. I thought he only got sacked once. Did he get sacked twice?
Let me see. I'll check.
I thought it was late in the game. Evan McPherson made a 36-yarder with 7 seconds remaining. The Bengals snapped a 4-game losing streak with a 33-31 victory over my Steelers. He's only been on the team for 10 days. Joe Flacco. 40-year-old Flacco completed 31 of 47 passes in his second Cincinnati start, outdueling Aaron Rodgers, who's 41. Let's see. It's only the third regular season game between quarterbacks who are in their 40s. I guess the other ones were Drew Brees and Purdy Boy, Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, yeah.
Yeah. Rodgers went 22 for 32 for 244, 4 TDs, but he had 2 picks. So Pittsburgh's still 4-2. You know, it is what it is. You know, it was a good game. But, okay, let me just play the winning kick just because, you know, we play audio on the show because we're lazy.
Rodgers spinning, winding up.
Oh, no.
As far as he can throw it into the end zone.
This is the Hail Mary.
Knocked down. DJ Ivy knocks it away.
Yeah, that was the final, the Hail Mary pass. So
It was a good heave.
Dude, he threw it 65 yards. He's 41 years old.
Yeah, I was like, he still got an arm on him.
Yeah, he sure does. He threw some amazing passes. I don't know.
Yeah, he looked like he was having fun again. It was good to see Aaron Rodgers play like that.
He looks old in his face mask, though. I mean, because when I see him in the friggin' Packers helmet. When I hated his guts, when he would beat my Lions.
It's like his career matches up with Brett Favre so much. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it really does. But unfortunately, he got out of there. Well, Favre went to Minnesota, and then Favre got him to the NFC Championship game they lost. So, can Rodgers get the Steelers to the AFC Championship game or beyond? I don't know.
They got to get healthy, and their defense has to play better.
Dude, that defense was horrible.
Yeah, that was terrible.
I couldn't believe how bad the Steelers. I'm like, okay, this is not Steeler football.
No.
You know, I was really surprised by that. But I want to say this to you Browns fans, because I know you're out there. Yes, I know Joe Flacco, his weapons with Higgins and what's his fanny who never drops the ball.
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase, who is he is in a league of his own, man. That dude. I mean, I remember watching him playing in college at LSU. I'm like, this dude, he's amazing. But Joe Flacco, they protected him. Cincinnati protected him last night, and good things happened. Cleveland never protected him. Look how many sacks that he's gotten when he played for the Browns, and how many sacks he's gotten in 2 games for the Bengals.
Didn't they play the Steelers already, the Browns and the Steelers?
Yeah. Yeah. And,
it's Pittsburgh is the problem. I don't think the Bengals offensive line looked any better. The Steelers just aren't good on defense.
Yeah, but the game before that, they protected him too. In his first game, they protected him.
They're doing a better job than Cleveland. I'm not saying it like they're not. I agree with you. But
the point is, Hollywood, is Browns fans, a lot of them didn't think he had anything left in the tank. And it's like, okay, if we could have protected that dude, he has an arm and he's accurate. Instead, we're rolling the dice with a rookie who's 5'9".
Yeah. But
what?
It's good to have Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Granted,
There's none of those in Cleveland.
No, that is true. That's why I threw that caveat in there. So there you go. All right. I see Vince is ready to go. We're going to talk BGSU football and more gloating because they beat UT, and it'll be fun. And we'll do that next right here on 100.7 The Ticket, brought to you by
DennyRadio.
Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill.
I thought he retired. DennyRadio is on 100.7 The Ticket.
Oh, that's funny.
I just knew
Looking
you were
for gear
about
that
to say
gets the
the
job
ticket.
done and looks good
Yeah,
doing
I
it?
mixed
Welcome
it
to
up,
His
you
Store
know.
and More, your one-stop shop for knives, flashlights,
Yeah,
cigars,
change up
and
on me
tactical
like that.
gear
All right,
built
let's
for
say hi to
real
Vince.
men with real grit.
Go, Vince.
Whether you're
What's
lining
up?
up a trail or just lighting up a fine cigar,
me?
we've got
You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right. How much time, Hollywood?
We got 5 minutes.
All right. Sit tight, chill, have some coffee.
Chris is like, I can get out to the parking lot and back.
Yeah, go out and smoke a doobie.
Yeah, I might go grab a Diet Pepsi to wake up.
Dude, it's 2:24 in the afternoon. You're not awake yet?
I got off work at 4. I had to come voice track at the station at 8. I took a nap and came back.
You're a beast.
Look at that.
Yeah,
on,
Thursday night
Mike.
DJing.
Missouri, right? Missouri.
That was funny.
I mean, didn't Missouri take their M? I mean, the M. I remember Missouri had an M on their helmet. That looked. I was like, isn't that Michigan's M?
It's the same black M. It's
Yeah.
exactly the same. You know, I was watching Delaware football play the other night, and they had the winged helmet.
Yeah. Well, everyone used to have the wing helmet back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Yeah. Michigan just kept it. I think
They
it's
did a piece on that. Delaware's head coach was a Michigan alumni and made sure they kept the wing helmets.
Oh, that's what the story is behind that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right, Benny, I'm going to take you out. I got to run upstairs real quick. Yell at my son before he leaves. Stand by.
Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different.
Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com.
Seahawks man, shout out JB0143. What's up?
The Denny Schaefer Show on 100.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back, boys and girls. Denny Radio Sports and More brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill, the home of the $8.99 lunch specials. Matter of fact, if you want to go there right now, you got 30 minutes. I think the special goes till 3 o'clock. Plus, they have happy hour, live entertainment at some of their locations. Check them out. Cinco de Mayo. 877-909-1007. That's the number to call, but don't call now because we have a guest. Hollywood, do you have like your Bowling Green fight song or something you can play whenever we have Vincent on? Oh, there it is. Welcome to the show. Vincent Bradis, Assistant AD for Strategic Communications at BGSU. Look at that, Vincent. You have walk-in music now when you're on our show. How about that?
That's awesome. Brings me back to my baseball days, take a little time, step in the box, let it play, and
yeah, grab your crotch about 8 times, readjust your friggin' batting gloves. Man, that annoys the living crap out of me. Every time it's like, what are these dudes? Are they just so anal? They got to take, it's crazy.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't wear them in games. I wear them for batting practice. I just like the feel of the bat in my hands. So I only wore them when I hit in the cage or something, pregame BP. But otherwise, I wasn't adjusting anything. I was just getting in and ripping.
That's you, man. You're a beast. You're a lot taller than I expected you to be when we met. I'm like, he's a good sized fella.
Then it was like, Vince is pretty tall. I
didn't expect. Well, because the only time we see is now, and you're sitting down. So,
well, it comes in. It benefits me when I'm escorting coaches around. Especially with Mr. George. The autograph seekers come in. I can help. Deflect them when we're in,
little box out.
That's right. You can be the muscle.
Yeah.
So.
Duties as assigned.
Yeah. So how's the week gone for the Falcons? I mean, what a huge win. And there's got to be just a huge high from that. Hopefully, they're able to refocus for this weekend's game. Give me your thoughts.
Yeah, no, I think that's been a focus of not only the coaching staff, but the leadership on the team of being able to, string another good game together. Like you have the emotional high of just beating your rival, the comeback, everything that entailed. And you definitely see another bounce in the team step this week, but they're also very focused. I mean, I think in the previous years, we would have a big win. You would beat Toledo in the snow at the Glass Bowl, and then you'd lose the next game. You beat Georgia Tech and just like pummel them in Atlanta, and then you lose the next game. And so I think we got shut out that year by Miami. So I know last year we had a great game at the Glass Bowl, beat Toledo, and it was part of win 2 of a 5-game win streak. So, the team has, been learning to, bring it the next game after a big win and not have a kind of a hangover of the previous week's success.
So Central Michigan, the Chippewas, 3-3, 1-1 in the MAC. What scares you about this team?
They will be disciplined. The staff, coming from West Point is going to be disciplined. They are going to, it's going to be a dogfight in the trenches. They want to control the A gap, on the offensive side of the ball, and we want to do the same thing, on the defensive side of the ball. So, I mean, it could be one of those gutter wars, I should say. It'll be a battle.
All right. So who's starting quarterback this week?
The person that takes the first snap.
Oh my gosh. Oh. You knew last week when we talked.
No, I didn't.
Pine was hurt.
No, I did not. I mean, I did not know that he was not going to play.
When did you find out? When the first snap, when you saw Anderson out there?
No, when the availability report came out an hour before the game.
Okay, so you knew looking out for you. Okay, so I didn't get the availability report because I'm not like a real sports guy. I'm just
well, nobody does. It's on the Mac's website, so you have to go search it out.
I was gonna say, is that a MAC rule? Is that conference by conference? Because
yeah,
okay. An hour before, I like that though. No competitive advantage.
Because I think the SEC or the Big Ten, someone does like 90 minutes or 2 hours.
Okay.
I mean, I think the ACC is putting it out on Thursday. When I was at Virginia, when I was the primary football guy at Virginia, we used to do an injury report, signed off by every team's doctors, and they would send it out Thursday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
But there was no mandate. Some teams would lie on it and everything, and so the coaches were just like, we're just gonna get rid of it. So now in the era of the gambling, I think things are a little bit more structured for these schools and these conferences as they make these rules.
Did Drew Pine practice this week?
Yeah, I saw him out of practice. He was in full uniform the one day I was out there. So,
and was he taking snaps with the number ones?
Well, it was special teams reps, so he was not taking special teams number one snaps.
So that's all you saw?
Yeah, unfortunately, because Tuesday we had hockey interviews, and so I had to go help out with that. So I was out of practice on Wednesday. And then yesterday I had the football game ops meeting got in the way of practice. So I was this week and last week I saw very little practice.
Well, I'll tell you, Lucian Anderson III, he just impressed the living bejesus out of me against Toledo. And, he got that offense rolling, especially in the second half. And I got to ask myself, okay, if Pine's healthy, what do? Do you platoon him? Do you put Pine back in there and say, hey, Lucian, thanks a lot, dude. You beat Toledo, but now you're not going to play. Well, is there a quarterback controversy brewing, a potential for one at Bowling Green?
No, because we were utilizing prior to the injury, we were utilizing Lucian in different areas. I mean, he had a 75-yard rushing touchdown at Louisville, earlier in the season. So, there are areas where if you have two healthy quarterbacks where you could use him and he can help the ball club. I mean, he is extremely fast. He's extremely athletic. So, I mean, I think, with a healthy Drew Pine, you're still using Lucian in some capacity.
What year is he?
Sophomore.
Lucian is a redshirt sophomore. So he enrolled early in January of 2023, and he was that was kind of his redshirt year. And then 2024 was his redshirt freshman year. And he played like 3 games as a true freshman. I know he had a rushing touchdown at Kent State. And then last year he played about 8 or 9 games in a similar capacity where, Connor Bazelak, I think, went down in the NIU game. So he got meaningful reps in that game. But that was trial by fire because that NIU defense last year was really, really good. And I think that game was like 7-6 going into the fourth quarter. We had scored like on our opening drive, this beautiful pass to Bazelak before he got hurt to Harold Fannin Jr. And then it was like 7-6 the rest of the game. But, he played, in a similar role where he would go in there, he would do some, rushes, you'd pass, because you can't just assume he's going to go out there and just run the ball if if you're doing a 2-quarterback system, because he has, as you can see, he can definitely get it downfield. It's
yeah, he's an athlete. He just really is. And I got to admit something to you, and you're going to love it. So what was halftime score, Hollywood? 21-7?
21-7.
Yeah, when BG scored 21-7, third quarter, and not a lot happening. I turned to Hollywood and said, all right, here's your $5, because I had $5 on the game, and I took BG. I said BG's going to win. Hollywood is my bookie, so he placed the candy bar bet, and I'm like, here you go. Before I forget, here's your $5, because I didn't believe that BG was going to come back. Not only did BG come back, they shut them down, and the way they won was just it was just incredible. I mean, it's one for the ages. I mean, when the history looks back on the rivalry, that's one where if you're a Toledo fan, you're shaking your – well, there were chants at the Detroit of people chanting "Fire Campbell," which, I mean, that's saying something. So,
I had to leave the press box. It was
You were that excited?
Yeah, I had to go.
Yeah, because you can't cheer in the press
You
box.
can't cheer. It was like,
He went
I
down
gotta
by the
go.
field, so he was right there, watching the action, and that was a hell of a win, and that's got to be Eddie's so far in his short tenure. That's his signature win.
Well, and it's ironic because it is career win number 27 for Mr. Number 27. So
that's awesome.
If you want to be poignant about it, it was definitely kind of cool. But I mean, yeah, it's the first time in program history that Bowling Green's been down 21 points and came back and won.
Mm-hmm.
It quite impressive. The defense kind of got, they got in a rhythm in the second half, and
They did.
really at the end of the second quarter, because they let the 21 points in, and then nothing moving forward, and they start getting the quarterback made to make mistakes. I mean, I think that's what we talked about last week. It's like you got to make their quarterback make mistakes, and there was a strip sack and an interception. They both were, they both hurt Toledo greatly, whereas our turnover was more of a punt in that game.
So here's one thing I will tell you too. From the moment that I got off the expressway and I'm making my way to lot AA, I was really blown away. One, how friendly everybody is at Bowling Green, and two, how easy it is to navigate game day at Bowling Green, because it's so spread out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my first experience of UTBG where I'm tailgating before. It was just a wonderful experience. It really was. I mean, the staff there, from getting my press pass to, they were so kind, telling me where to go. Of course, people love to tell me where to go. I mean, your staff there is really professional, and they need to be commended.
Well, appreciate that on behalf of Bowling Green State University. I know we try hard to create a good game day atmosphere, and so it's thankful for those kind words, and hopefully you enjoyed the press box bacon and eggs.
Oh, dude, I love that. I mean, it was a great experience. I ran into some people I knew, and me and Hollywood, we went up on top of the press box. I like being outdoors, and that is a great vantage point. And I know there was a lot of alumni that would come out and watch for a little while, but I mean, it was just a great experience. The food was great. And I look forward to the next time that me and Hollywood have a little road trip, because we just had a blast. And obviously, me and Hollywood are the good luck charm. So maybe we should be coming every week. What do you think?
Well, you know what? We have a huge game tomorrow. Two even teams. I mean, both 1-1 in conference. Both could use a conference win. Yeah. Less than 7% of our tickets are available for tomorrow. So going to have another great crowd out at Doy Perry Stadium.
And it's supposed to be 80 degrees.
Yeah.
Which is kind of awesome. And for those of you that aren't going to be at the game, you're on national TV, dude. CBS Sports Network.
Yep.
So that's a big deal.
Yep. We got Dave Ryan, Adam Brenneman, and Patrick Peterson, the former DB, are on the call.
Oh, cool.
So where are their cameras? Are they up there where Chris and I were hanging out?
Yeah, they're up there. They have one in the booth, but everything would be up there. And then they have them in, the high end zones and stuff like that, and on the field.
There's an awful lot of TV timeouts, though. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, that fourth quarter got brutal.
Oh, my God.
CBS Sports Network is even longer. Their timeouts are longer than ESPN's.
Oh, wow.
Do they have somebody walk out the field with the timer, though?
Yeah, red hat.
I do like that. I do like that, because if you see, he's like, all right, 2.5 minutes. All right, I got time to pee. And then he hustle.
And then you go see the line at the concession stand.
Yeah, but I'm up in the press box. I'm not with the commoners, dude. I got my own spot. I don't have to worry about it. All right, anything else that you're holding back and not telling us about?
Not on the top of my head. I mean, I think it's going to be a great game. I mean, it'll be very interesting. Central Michigan's, this is their fourth game here since this century. So we haven't beat Central Michigan at at home since 2003. So it's interesting how the MAC does kind of their scheduling, because you get teams like this. Like we've gone to Central in 2022 and 2024, and but they've only been here. This is only their fourth time here since 2000. So it'll be a dogfight.
Well, I like the Bowling Green's favorite. I mean, I know that it probably doesn't matter to the players or to Coach George, but I'm taking in our football picks. I think that was that second half of the Toledo game. I think it forever changed our season. Now, hopefully they don't come out laying egg, because I just said that this weekend, but I don't anticipate that. I think that's going to carry over, and I'm really looking forward to the game. It's a noon kick, correct?
Yeah, noon kick. Or technically 12:02 on the TV dial, but it'll be early call for everyone. Great chance to get out there, and I'm looking forward to it. It's always fun to get out there. We have this Saturday home game, and then November 1st is a Saturday home game, and then we have a Maction home game. But yeah, I mean, if it's going to be great weather, it's going to be up to 80, I mean, shoot.
Are you guys leading the MAC in attendance right now?
I'd have to go look. I mean, at capacity, we're pretty close, because like Toledo, I mean, some of these places sit more, so they're just going to get more.
I mean, percentage-wise, though, because even when we were there, I was like, one, the change of the end zones, I mean, of the sides, like the press box that we were on, I was telling Denny, that used to be the home side. So that, but I was like, I've never seen this place, this field before. And I was there for homecoming a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was like consistently packing out the Detroit like that is impressive.
And we're sold out for the east side stand, so it's going to look great again on TV. So all our seats that are available, that less than 7%, is all on the what used to be the home side, but the press box side, which that they moved that before I was here, just because they wanted to have for TV those Maction
looks better. Yeah.
There you go. All right, talons up, Vincent.
Talons up. Bye, Ziggy.
Man, you guys have allowed me to just have so many bragging rights for the next 365 days. I appreciate it.
No, it's been a good week. I mean, 3 out of the last 4 years have been special, and Denny's going to be singing the alma mater by the end of this season.
As long as I take you and you guys win, and you keep winning me money, then yeah, I'll do that for damn sure. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I got Bowling Green gear. I should have put it on today, and I forgot. Anyway, Vincent, enjoy the game tomorrow, and we look forward to having you on next week.
Now, sounds good. Thanks. You guys are always welcome in my press box.
See you later, man.
All right, see you. Oh, look at that. We're always welcome in this press box. Maybe we'll go to the Maction game.
Yeah, we can catch football season's over for me in 2 weeks. So
so you're done coaching, so we'll just we'll have to go down there, and I don't have to get up early, and as long as you're not at the club.
Oh no, I'll do Max. It's like Tuesday, Thursday.
That's what I thought. I thought Tuesdays usually is the Maction.
Yeah.
All right, there you go, people. All right, I've got some texts. I got some people commenting on the BakeryUnlimited.com Facebook Live cam, and we have a feel-good good news story. Actually, it's really just a funny story, and I'm a child. And if you go up on the BakeryUnlimited.com page, or the Facebook Live that we're on right now, because I'm going to show the video of this, and it's really entertaining. So if you have a chance to do that, you'll still be able to hear it, and you'll still enjoy it. And we're going to do that next right here on 100.7 The Ticket.
DennyRadio. Call or text the show 877-909-1007.
All right.
Sports and more on 100.7 The Ticket.
4 minutes.
4? Okay.
3-2 Atlanta are flying high after Monday night's win against the Bills. Now they'll face a 49ers squad at 4-2, but dealing with injuries and a loss last week. Join us for all the action on Sunday Night Football.
Coverage begins at 7:30 with NFL Sunday here on Toledo's Home for Football. ESPN 100.7, The Ticket.
Fellas, I'm ready to get up and do my thing. My thing? I want to get into it, man, you know. Can I count it off? 1, 2, 3, 4.
The Denny Schaefer Show, weekdays 2 to 4 on 100.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back, man. That hour flew by, didn't it, Hollywood?
Yeah.
That's crazy. We're almost done with hour one. Denny Radio Sports and More, brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill, the home of the $8.99 lunch special. Check out their newest location on Glendale in front of Walmart. All right, some text. Well, let me get to the BakeryUnlimited.com Facebook Live comments. Houday Tim just texted Houday. Yeah, you got to be excited. Seahawks 12th man, happy Friday. My favorite gentleman, sports hosts.
What's up, man?
Sherry from McCravers, good afternoon. Welcome to Trash Talk Friday. I love it. Nurse Terry, happy Friday. Right back at you. Terry says, Jesus is coming soon. You know what? I'm okay if he comes today. Let's get it done. JB0123, I'm concerned that victory will only provide false hope. The Bengals defense is still bad. Listen, JB.
I'll take some false hope right now.
Yes, if you're a Bengals fan.
I'm a Bengals fan. I'll take some false hope.
I would too. Seahawks 12th man. It was the Papa Smurf Bowl. That's funny. And Ziggy Zumba, go Falcons.
Wasn't that good to see, though?
What?
I mean, you're older. Like, doesn't that inspire you that, like, old guys can still, perform?
I always root for the old guys.
It gives me hope. Like, when I get older, like, I can still do that if I wanted to. If I want to go out there and hoop, I can.
Listen, the way the NFL is structured now with the rules and the penalties to protect the quarterbacks, we're going to see a lot more of this. We're going to see a lot more guys into their 40s. Tom Brady played till what, 45?
Yeah, he was different though. Yeah,
I know, but still, you're going to see a lot of quarterbacks that are going to take better care of their bodies, and they're going to be playing into their 40s. I mean,
Tom Brady got lucky. He literally got injured once, the broken leg, and he was out for a year. And then other than that, I mean, he had NFL injuries, but it wasn't as bad.
Yeah, well, last night I thoroughly enjoyed the game. Even though my team didn't win, I was okay with the L because it doesn't hurt Pittsburgh as much as it helps Cincinnati.
Yeah. Are you good with these division games being on Thursday night? Is that better? Because I think they're familiar with each other, so you get a better game.
Listen, I just want a good game on Thursday. I don't want Tennessee and somebody
Arizona.
else. Yeah, Tennessee or Miami. I don't want those games. I mean, these are good games.
Yeah,
it was very enjoyable and it was exciting. All right, how much time do I have? I don't give a rip.
Go ahead.
I'm running over. Who cares? Superfan Lodo Joe, random thoughts. I feel like it's a must-win game for Michigan tomorrow. It is.
It is.
Tigers need to nail down Tarek Scooble's contract. They do. And they say they're going to. He's got one more year before he bails, so they got him next year for sure. The Lions also, this feels like a must-win game, but I think they're going to bounce back, especially at home Monday night.
Shaky.
Agreed. And then he says, does your wife really expect a super expensive gift for her 60th birthday?
Yeah.
Isn't being married to the Den Man enough? Hell yes. You would think. Now, you tell her that, Hollywood.
I wouldn't say that, but that's a good point to make right there.
I mean, I am pretty special.
Look at you. You're a beautiful, handsome, gorgeous specimen.
Yeah. I used to be back in the day. So, anyway, but you run that by Sharon. Let's see how well. All right, time now for the good news, feel good story of the day. Now it's just a silly, goofy story, and I'll give you another second here to jump up on the BakeryUnlimited.com Facebook live cam because I'm going to run the video. So there's this went viral. It's from the UK, and have you heard of the show The Traitors? I think it's on Netflix. Where they
Yes.
have
Yes, I've seen that before. It's like a game show.
Yeah, but I think it's like celebrities. At least the
Yeah,
one
I've
is in
seen
the
it before.
UK. And they have nobody knows who the traitors are, and nobody knows who the faithful are, and they're trying to win the prize money or whatever. And the traitors are the ones that are trying to screw everything up for everybody, throw everybody off, and the other, so they were awaiting their next challenge, and I'm playing the video. And here's what, whoever hosts this thing comes into a room, and they're all in there, and they're all shackled together. And when I put this up, the one woman that they zoom in on, keep an eye on her face. Here we go.
Players, welcome to the worst team building away day experience in history. What just happened?
I just farted, Claudia. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's nerves, but I always own up.
I know. I always own up too. Guys, settle.
Settle.
I respect it.
farted. I always own up. Come on, does it get any better than that?
Hey, man, a good fart always breaks the tension in the room.
It does. And that was hilarious. And I think it was worthy. And that's why I did it. Of the feel good, good news story of the day, brought to you by Danny's Cafe in Rossford, 600 Dixie Highway, right downtown. It's the world's cleanest restaurant, and nearly 100 years of food, fun, and memories. If you're not following them on Facebook, just search Danny's Cafe Rossford. Follow them so you keep updates on the live entertainment schedule and everything that's going on. We're all right there on the Facebook page. All right, let me see what I got on time here. Tell you what, we're going to break, then I'll come back. I got news quickies next hour. We haven't even talked about baseball. We haven't talked about Michigan. We haven't talked about a lot of stuff, but we'll get to all of it. And Mark Byer from the Rockets going to join us. See if I can get him to talk about Bowling Green, because he said, I ain't talking about Bowling Green. I'm like, well, okay. Well, it's going to be a short interview. Anyway, hour 2, Denny Radio, Sports and More, next on 100.7 The Ticket. This is Denny Schaefer for Toledo Basement Repair. When you have... All right. When we back?
We'll be back at about 3:03.
3:03? Okay.
For like 5 minutes.
As will I.
Some gusty winds become more likely and temperatures falling with some additional showers on Sunday. In the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Ella.
Forward Falcons fight for victory.
And MJ Cannon has sealed a great victory over the hated Rockets. One of the greatest victories in the history of Bowling Green football.
The Falcons homestand continues as they face the Chippewas of Central Michigan. Join us Saturday. Our coverage begins at 11 a.m. right here on your home for Bowling Green football. The Falcons Sports Network from Learfield.
Pre-game is 11 a.m. Kickoff is noon. Hear all the action on our sister station, 93.5 WRQN.
Football Sunday on ESPN Radio. It's a showdown in the AFC West.
Mahomes fakes the inside handoff. Throw it to Worthy. Touchdown.
The Las Vegas Raiders head to Arrowhead to face Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Pre-game begins at 12 noon here on Toledo's Home for Football, 100.7 The Ticket.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sport.
Guess who's back? Back again. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Denny Schaefer. He's an idiot.
Hour 2, Denny Radio Sports and More, brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill. Listen, there's other Cinco de Mayo Bar and Grills out there, but there's only one Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill. They're on Alexis Road, east of Telegraph, on Airport Highway in Holland, in front of Menard, Schreier Road in Rockford, and their newest location on Glendale in front of Walmart. They have happy hour. Their food is made and cooked fresh daily. You got an event, you can call Cinco. You can have it there. They're awesome to work with. I've had events there. And they're the home of the $8.99 lunch, which is such a deal. You can get whatever burrito you want, chicken or beef. They'll dial you up, $8.99, man. And plus, there's usually a side with it, too. And then they throw in their chips and salsa. Yeah. Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar Grill. Thank you, Victor, for supporting and sponsoring Denny Radio Sports and More. Also, you can watch us on the BakeryUnlimited.com Facebook Live page. All right, 877-909-1007. That's the number to call or text. So we talked about Thursday Night Football, which was just an awesome win for the Bengals. It's over between the Dodgers and the Brewers, right? They're up 3-0.
Oh, yeah, that one was over game one.
Okay. No.
I said, you keep asking me that every time the Dodgers keep winning. I'm like, oh, it's over.
Well,
the
it's
Brewers,
over
I don't know what happened to Milwaukee because they were on fire.
They were.
But, yeah, that one's over.
Only one major league
They
team.
might win one.
Only one major league team has ever overcome a 3-0 postseason deficit, the 0-4 Boston Red Sox against the Skankies.
I remember that series.
All right. And then Blue Jays, they tied it up, man. They beat the Mariners 8-2 to win game 4. Max Scherzer. How old is Max Scherzer? Look that up, will you?
I think he's 41. I'll double check.
There you go. Another old guy bringing the thunder after 40. He turned back the clock. But he is 5 2/3 innings. Allowed 2 runs.
In 84, so yeah, he's 41.
Yeah, that's awesome. I always liked him. I really bummed me out when the Tigers lost him. Could you imagine how good the Tigers would be if they'd have held on to some of these players?
We had them all. We had like the last 5 Cy Young winners at one point.
Yeah, that's all because the Illich family got cheap.
You gotta spend that money in baseball.
You have to. So congratulations to Max. And Mariners, listen, tonight, whoever wins tonight's winning the series. There you go. It's 2-2. I made the prediction. So tonight's 6:08. The Blue Jays at the Mariners, series tied 3-2. So they got to win this one. Mm-hmm. And then they would go back for 2 if needed in Seattle. Or no, in Toronto.
Toronto. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
But they already won 2 in Toronto. So
I know. So we'll have to see what happens. Series tied 2-2. I won't be watching it because we're going to dinner at 6:00, but I might have to record it and watch that. Then the second game I can't watch because it's on TBS or whatever it's on.
Max.
Brewers at the Dodgers. Dodgers can close it out tonight. I expect them to do.
You see who's pitching tonight, right?
For who? Oh, Shohei?
Shohei, baby.
Oh, okay. Then maybe I do. I gotta. Can you text me your HBO Max login?
It's my sister-in-law's, but if I can find the info, I will.
Your sister-in-law's.
No, I use everybody else's logins. That's why we, as a community, we can't do this with these companies taking our money. Let's band together.
Well, if you use somebody else's login, a lot of times they'll try to verify that it's them logging in, and they'll send them a text for a code or an email for a code. Then you got to let them know that you're stealing.
I'm a good person. I always verify the codes on my Netflix and all the stuff I pay
for other people. Okay.
I'm like Robin Hood, Denny.
Yeah, you are. Wait, you steal from the rich, give to the poor? You steal from the rich and give to you. Is what you're doing, my man.
The poor.
All right. Where are we here? Oh, okay. I'm gonna do the news quickies. I want to get those out before because I'll forget to do them. And then we have football picks this hour too.
Yes, we got a lot to do this hour.
I did not flip a coin for my picks. I already made them. I didn't. I just went right down. I'm like, oh, they're gonna win. They're gonna win. They're gonna win. So
was
we'll
it
see what
easy
happens
this week? It was easy.
It was for me. I don't know about you. How was it for you?
It was pretty easy.
Okay. Well, there you go. All right, news quickies. Today is National Pay Back a Friend Day. President Trump likes to celebrate it with indictments.
You are a rude, terrible person. You shouldn't be working.
Yeah, well, I am. Capitol Police are investigating an American flag with a swastika on it. They found it inside the office of GOP Rep Dave Taylor. Taylor claims he did not see put it there. CNN's new subscription service will launch at a price of $6.99 a month. Now, that's a smart business model, charging money for something people don't want to watch for free. And finally, sources say Charlie Sheen is dating a man. I guess he traded his tiger blood for unicorn blood.
Ooh, that sounds emotional.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There are today's news quickies. Hopefully you enjoyed them. If you didn't enjoy them, you're probably not listening anyway. And so there you go. All right. I almost made this the good news story of the day. And then I decided to go with the fart story because I thought that was really funny and entertaining.
That one was funny.
What do you make of this? The University of Toledo's 19th president, James Holloway, who's been on the job for, an hour? He got the gig in May. He took over July 15th. He used his inauguration address to paint a picture of a university committed to partnerships that will benefit the institution, its students, and the city as a whole. He says, from our founding, we have never been simply a university in Toledo. Rather, we have ever been the university for Toledo. To say we are the university for Toledo is to declare that this community is not simply our home, but this community is also core to our purpose. Okay. He started, like I said, July 15th. It was announced in May. He took over July 15th. He was the provost and executive vice president for academic affairs at University of New Mexico, a post he had, he held that one from July of 2019. That's a pretty good run. His address covered the university's reaffirmation of a purpose, the renewal of a promise, and the recognition of pride. People that were there loved it, said this dude, he got emotional and that he is the real deal and he is all in. We are a professional university and our aim is to support the professional futures of each student. This is our purpose, he said. There was like 1,000 people there, and it was an hour-long thing at Savage. Even the mayor was there, Mayor Wade Kapsakevich. his takeaway, I was struck by how he got emotional during the speech. The university has gone through a few presidents in recent times. To see that kind of emotion gives me assurance that he is in this for the long haul. That's what the mayor said. The new president, though, he's not naive. He acknowledged that they face challenges as all higher education does. He says our value is questioned, our enrollment has declined, government funding streams for our missions in education, research, and patient care are increasingly uncertain. Yet, we have weathered difficult times before, and we must do so now. Higher education is incredibly important, and when I come to a place, I put my heart and soul into it. Those are the words of the new.
We got some breaking news.
Oh, no. Hold on. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. This just in. The University of Toledo's 19th president, James Holloway, is stepping down to take a higher-paying job at a bigger university. The search is underway for his replacement. It will begin immediately. Stay tuned to this station for more details and developments when they become available.
You know, Denny, we're not just a radio show in Toledo. We're a radio show for Toledo.
Damn straight, Skippy. That's who we are. You do that. Listen, I'm wishing the guy well. I pray that he seems different than the other couple that have been here in the last few years. Okay. Let's see if he can pull this off. Okay. Let's see if he can actually, it would be nice if somebody would just stay longer than 3 years. I mean, that would be
that job kind of seems like it's a springboard.
How long has your president at Bowling Green been there?
I want to say at least 5 years.
Okay. He seems to be enjoying himself, and
you have to find someone who fits the university and really the students and the community, because it has to be a perfect marriage. And I think BG found that in President Rogers. Like you said, that based on that story, it seemed like he had a very powerful speech. So I'm not like hating on him. That just didn't seem to invoke much movement in my heart, but I wasn't in the room. We got a phone call.
Well, you hate Toledo too, because
I love Toledo. I live in Toledo. My taxes go to UT.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's go to the phones. Good afternoon. Welcome. You're on 100.7 The Ticket. What is your name, please?
Hey, Denny, it's Jordan. JB from the chat.
What's up, JD?
What's up, JD?
Oh, not much, not much. I'm not actually calling to bang out about candlesticks today.
Okay, that's fine.
It's a football Friday. I know it's a little off topic. By the way, this call is for Toledo, not just of Toledo, whatever you were just talking about.
Yeah, there you go. You said it
I want
right.
to give a quick shout out to my cousin's son, Quinn Eisel, and the Evergreen Vikings, who got a big matchup tonight out in Delta, and looking to, if they can get the win, maybe secure a playoff bid there for Evergreen.
Oh yeah, good luck to them. They got a good squad. We played them earlier in the season.
You got spanked.
Yeah, they kicked our butt, but they got a good squad.
Yeah, I actually went to their game last week out in Swanton, and poor Swanton, they are not good, but it was a fun game to go to.
Yeah, Swanton lost to us, so
Yeah, so that tells you a lot right there. Kentucky out there, they should just quit playing football.
Yeah, poor kids, man.
Yeah, it's a shame. Anything else, JB?
No, that was it. I just wanted to give a quick shout out on a Friday. Join listening to the show today.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Have a great weekend. And go Evergreen.
You too.
All right.
Yeah.
Go Evergreen. What's their nickname? The Evergreen, what are they?
Vikings.
Vikings? Oh, the Vikings. All right. I like that. All right. NBA news, and it's sad news.
Detroit basketball.
This is going to hurt, and it's going to hurt bad. Pistons guard Jaden Ivey, out at least a month. He had knee surgery. He had surgery on his right knee. He'll be out at least for a month. A huge setback. He broke his leg last season. He wasn't around for the playoffs, which is what really hurt Detroit, especially against the Knicks, because he's a damn good player. I think he averaged like 17 points a game, and he plays defense.
Yeah, he was a 5th pick.
Dude is amazing. The procedure and discomfort are unrelated to the fibula injury suffered last season. The team said in a statement, Ivy will begin his rehab process immediately, and he'll be reevaluated in 4 weeks.
That's hard to believe.
Dude, he's not going to be out. He'll be back first of the year.
Yeah, he'll be back, but it's hard to believe that the procedure and discomfort are unrelated to the broken leg. How can you say that for sure?
Well, is it the same leg?
I don't think it matters. It could be due to compensation. Like, you just can't say outright that they have nothing to do with each other. Like, I don't know that.
No, because your gait changes when you have an injury with one leg. You start favoring the other leg, and then you start having injuries. And I love this kid. I think he's like 23.
Yeah, he's really young.
He's young, and he's a solid Christian. He loves the Lord. He's bold in his faith. I mean, I saw one of his Instagram posts the other day, and I'm like, all right, I am following this dude. He's like calling it straight up. Here's what it is. If Jesus isn't your Lord and Savior, you need to rectify that like now. I mean, he's bold. And then, the God haters are like, oh, yeah, what's Jesus doing for you now? Doing the rehab. What's that all about, dude? Yeah, you're a Christian. Look at you. You got injured for the 2nd year in a row. People do that.
Oh, yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah. Those people they're Satan's minions.
They're just lost. They'll be fixed.
Yeah, but until they're found, they're Satan's minions. I'm just here to tell you, because if you're not on the one team, you're on the other team.
On the other team.
Nobody wants to talk about the other team.
A lot of people like to think they're just refs. I'm not on either team. I'm a referee.
Yeah, well, that's just as dumb. You got to pick a team. Either be all in for hell, or be all in for Jesus. I mean, just make the choice, and then take your chances. That's all I'm saying. All right, we have, we have professional hockey coming back. Well, it's not in Toledo because they're on the road, but the Walleye will be starting their quest for a Kelly Cup. Yes, the Walleye, who've qualified for the Kelly Cup playoffs for 9 consecutive seasons. This is their 16th season in the ECHL.
Mm-hmm.
And they're amazing. Not only are the fans, come out for sellouts, but they, 9 playoff seasons, 9 in a row, 7 trips to the 3rd round since 2014 and 15. Toledo's reached the Kelly Cup finals 3 times in the past 5 postseasons, including last year. 3rd-year Toledo coach Pat Mickish has guided the team to back-to-back Central Division titles and to the Western Conference Finals twice. I'm glad he's sticking around. They open up Saturday night against the Indy Fuel. The Walleye will be younger with 8 rookies. The biggest question, how will the team replace the loss of 4 of their top 6 scorers from last season? Forwards, Mitch Lewandowski, Tyler Spezia, who hits the crap out of a golf ball, Trenton Bliss, have all signed with organizations overseas. By the way, Tyler's doing really good over there in Germany.
That's good to hear.
Top scoring defenseman Jalen Schmerich, who I loved. This one hurts more. Listen, I don't begrudge the other 3, Mitch, Tyler, and Trenton, for going over and making more money overseas, because you can make a lot more money there than you can in the ECHL. But it bothers me that Toledo didn't say, yeah, we're not going to lose Schmerich. Let's match whatever they're giving him or pay him a little more or whatever. And he signs with the rival. He's playing for the Fort Wayne Comets now, which sucks. Those 4 players combined for 76 goals and 206 points.
We got a phone call.
But luckily, the mayor, Brandon Hawkins, the reigning top scorer in the ECHL, he will be back. All right, let's go to the phones. Good afternoon. Welcome. You're on 100.7 The Ticket. What is your name, please?
This is Kerry.
Hey, what's up, Kerry?
Well, I didn't, I was sleeping, to tell you the truth. But I wanted to find out did you guys do the picks for Monday football yet for Lions?
No, we didn't do our football picks yet. No,
they come up in about 30 minutes from now, 3:50, we'll bring Susie in and we'll do our thing.
I'm gonna be at the game, Danny room only. But so I'm a little looking forward to it because I saw Baker play when he was with Cleveland once. Man, he's so fun to watch and all that. And I personally think the Lions will handle him because it's a home game. I think if it was in Tampa, it might be the other way. But anyway, thanks for that, and I'll listen to y'all's picks in a little bit.
All right, Kerry, have a good weekend, man.
Hey, hold on a second. What did you pay for those standing room only tickets for the Lions game at Ford Field?
$260.
Woo. And so where do you stand?
Well, you've been to Ford Field, right?
Yeah, many times.
Yeah, so there's two open areas, kind of like a mezzanine.
Yeah, I know right where it is.
Where you can look down the field, right? So that's that's the only place you can stand. So there's like two open areas. They're separated by like a stairway or something. But there's a couple walls. But the cool thing about it is that there's seats up by where they sell the liquor and all that, and there's always seats there, and they got big TVs in there. Last year. I was at the Thanksgiving game that way because I can't afford to sit down seats anymore. So.
Oh, I can't either, Kerry. I feel you. Go have fun, man.
All right. Well, hopefully bring some good luck to the Lions.
See you later, man. Have a good one.
All right, there you go.
I like Kerry.
All right. The Walleye ranked third in the league in average attendance, selling out 36 home games. They've sold out 80 consecutive games at the Huntington Center. And where are they? Where is it? November 1st is the first game, Saturday home game. So this weekend on the road, November 1st, back here. And so hopefully he'll have a great season.
2 weeks? That's not far.
Yeah. Dude, we didn't even get a chance to talk about Michigan.
Yeah,
Dude, it's a must win. I'm telling you, this is a huge game. There's a lot of games. Tell you what, we'll just do a quickie with Byer because he kicked my butt at golf today, so I'm not going to give him as much.
That's cool.
Mark Byer, voice of the Rockets, talking about Rocket football this weekend, taking on Kent State. What is Toledo favored by 1,000?
21. It was 21. It might have went up though. It was 21.
It'll be over. It'll be over by halftime. Anyway, Mark Byer coming up next. Denny Radio Sports and More brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill. Their new location in Glendale in front of Walmart continues next on 100.7 The Ticket.
Sports, pop culture, and anything that pops into his warped mind. Denny Radio is on 100.7 The Ticket.
Hello, it's Mookie. This October, Northwood Jewelers is celebrating 42 years, and that means store-wide savings and a gift for you. Spend $2,500 this month and receive a free, I said free, 4-day, 3-night hotel stay in cities like Orlando, Myrtle Beach, and Las Vegas. From engagements to anniversaries, Northwood Jewelers has both the sparkle and the getaway. Also offering interest-free financing. Celebrate 42 years at Northwood Jewelers, 4612 Woodville Road. Service before, during, and after.
You're calling him on your phone, right?
Yeah, I'll call him here from my phone. I think it's just easier.
Yeah, that's cool.
Make sure I got the volume cranked up. Oh, and then I got to send Susie the link. I better do that. Let me do that now. See if her internet's working. Her internet sucks. That's why we didn't have her on last week on Facebook. All right.
So we won't go over these until Tuesday, right?
Yeah, correct. Correct. Since we got the Monday night game. Yep.
All right, we got one more 30 and then traffic, and we're back.
All right, I'm going to call him.
Yeah, dude.
What is happening?
What's going on?
Living the dream. Hollywood, you hear him okay?
What's that?
I just asked Chris if he could hear you okay, and he said yes.
Okay.
All right, stand by to qualify. We're back in like a minute or so. Here we go.
Okay.
Now traffic.
From the Lakes Concrete Coatings Traffic Center, no incidents, but a heads up, Superior eastbound between Eagle Point and Glenwood in Rossford is closed till further notice due to water main work. That's your Cumulus Toledo right now traffic.
The Denny Schaefer Show on 100.7 The Ticket.
In my own mind. Welcome back, Denny Radio Sports and More, brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill, the home of the $8.99 lunch specials. Such a deal, people. All right, you heard Vinny on from BG, and now we got to go to the good guys. The Toledo Rockets joining us. Oh, you got the rocket fight song going, Hollywood?
Yeah,
nice.
I'm fair.
You are really producing today. Thank you. It's the voice of the Rockets, Mark Beyer. Mark, welcome back to the broadcast. How are you, my friend?
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo está usted?
I love it. We're in Espanol now. Whatever. By the way, it was really enjoyable playing golf with you guys today, even though I felt like a sissy boy. So Mark and me and Dave Briggs and Kyle Rowland all played today at Crooked Creek, and all three of those guys walked. And I'm in the cart.
And one, the oldest of the group, carried.
I know you carried. You didn't even use a cart. You are
He's a man right there.
You are in great shape. You look really good, dude. Even though I didn't even recognize you this morning, I'm like, who's this old man creeper standing over there? And it's you.
Hey, it's okay. I'm used to it.
Listen, I was impressed with your game. I hope before my knee surgery, November 3rd, if we could squeeze one in the next couple of weeks, let me know your availability because I really enjoyed that.
I had a blast at the creek.
Yeah, the greens are really rolling nice. All right. No restrictions. Just, you don't have to take a lot of time. Just give me your thoughts on what happened last week at the Detroit with Bowling Green.
Fortunately, what we've seen so far from Toledo is the tale of two halves when they're on the road. And that certainly was the case at Western Michigan, and it was the case last week against Bowling Green. It looked like Toledo could do anything they wanted to do in the first quarter and a half. They were up 21-0, and I think at one point it was like 300 yards of offense for Toledo and 40-some yards for Bowling Green. And Toledo let them score right before halftime on a little screen pass over the middle, and that seemed to really recharge Bowling Green. And in the second half, it was just a different story. It's hard to explain why Toledo is struggling in the second half of road ball games. They've been terrific at home, but for whatever reason, in their two MAC games away from the Glass Bowl, they have not played well in the second half.
Well, it's got to be frustrating, I mean, as the announcer, but also for fans and the coaching staff, because Hollywood, don't take this personal, but you put it down on paper, at every level, Toledo's better. They just are. And, the way
is one of the reasons why fans are upset right now with the program, and of course the head coach is getting some heat from the fans. But that's part of the job of being a head football coach. When things aren't going well, the natives get restless, and Toledo fans are used to a winning program, and right now Toledo's 3-3, and they are 5-6 in their last 11 Mid-American Conference games. So needless to say, there's some eyebrows raised as far as Rocket fans are concerned right now, and they got to get it turned around, and hopefully they can tomorrow against Kent State.
Do you think Jason Candle hears the noise? Do you think that he's like reading some of the?
I think any coach, whether they admit it or not, hears the noise. Absolutely.
I mean, didn't he have a chance to leave, last year or the year before to be the OC at Miami, the Hurricanes, Florida?
There was some talk about that. I'm just not so sure how serious it was. You never know really what to believe. Online, etc. I mean, certainly there was that possibility, and he may have declined it. And then again, he may not have been truly offered the job. I mean, one thing to keep in mind, when you look, I mean, he's the all-time winningest coach in Toledo Rocket history. Just 2 years ago, he went through the entire Mid-American Conference season undefeated. And he has had a lot of success over the years. And, Rocket fans, I don't want to say they're spoiled, but they're used to winning. And when things aren't going the way, and here's the other part of it, too. Keep in mind the preseason hype that this Toledo football program received. I mean, they had a lot of their players coming back from last year, have some really nice transfers that come in. And so nationally, not necessarily locally, but nationally, Toledo was getting a lot of hype about this season. And especially when you looked on paper at what their schedule looked like this year. Potentially winnable game at Kentucky, not the strongest, at least on paper, of Mid-American Conference schedules that Toledo's had over the years. So you put that together, as a coach, you want to be picked 4th or 5th. You want to be picked not only first, but to be potentially a playoff team. Because if things don't go well, that just adds extra pressure. And that's exactly what is going on right now with Jason. Does he hear it? Yeah, I'm sure he does. How can you not?
Yeah, I don't see how he can avoid it, because, he lives here and he hears the rumbles, and there's a lot of people upset. Quite honestly, I think people don't realize how good they have it. I think he's a hell of a coach. Does he have some struggles? Yeah, but, you're dealing with 18 to 22-year-old kids, basically. Young men, and sometimes, they're not
professional kids now, not amateurs.
Well, that's true. They are professionals.
College is now a professional sport in football and men's and women's basketball. Think about this, not necessarily at Toledo, but across the country, there are players, certainly basketball players and football players, making more than their assistant coaches. So you have a situation very similar to what you have at the professional, like NBA and NFL and Major League Baseball level, where players are making more than the coaches. And that's happening now in college football.
Yeah,
college basketball.
Honestly, because I'm a person of capitalism and capitalist, I think that's kind of awesome. Unfortunately, they're young and they're immature, and a lot of them probably can't handle it anyway, and they might be rubbing it in some of the coaches' faces. Let's hope not. All right, so how angry are the?
Let me throw one up.
Go ahead,
real quick.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's say, for example, you have the highest paid player on your team. I'm not saying Toledo, but just hypothetically, you have the highest paid player on the team, okay, and he plays a key position. Say, for example, quarterback, and he's not playing well, and you have a guy making far less money, but you'd like to put him in, but do you justify it? Because the guy that's currently starting is getting paid quite handsomely to play football for you. Those are the kind of decisions now that college coaches have to make.
No, I agree, and that puts them in a tough position. All right, how angry are the Rockets going to play on Saturday, taking on Kent State?
Well, they better be snarly, because Kent State's fresh off a 42-6 win at home against UMass. But they played very well against Buffalo as well, and the quarterback could create some problems. I've just been watching their game of UMass last week, and I like their running backs, I like their quarterback, and they got some decent wide receivers, and they're aggressive defensively, and they got a kick returner that's taken 2 back for touchdowns so far this year. So the Rockets better be ready, and I think they will be. As I said, they have played much better at home overall than they have on the road. And for the Toledo Rockets, they get off to very fast starts, and it doesn't matter whether it's home or away. They've outscored teams 52-17 in the first quarter and 86-13 in the second quarter.
Wow, that's stunning. Well, let's see if they can finish it off in the third and fourth quarter on Saturday at 2 o'clock.
Exactly. the fourth quarter, they've been outscored 50-30. But part of that has to do when they were up big on a couple of teams, and they let them score some touchdowns. But obviously, that was not the case last week.
All right, Mark Meyer, voice of the Rockets, dude. Appreciate you going on. Yeah. You're a beast. So, would you have carried for all 18 holes if I would have had the time to play the other 9?
Do it all the time.
You're an animal. You're my hero. All right, dude. Look at your schedule and get back to me and let me know when you squeeze another round in.
Absolutely. You got it.
All right, man. Go Rockets.
All right. Take care.
See ya. Mark Meyer, voice of the Rockets, friend of the Den Man. Good dude. We'll see what happens. All right. Quickly, because we got a break. Susie's going to be joining us, hopefully, on our BakeryUnlimited.com Facebook live page. By the way, Bakery Unlimited, 2 locations, Secor Road, north of the Toledo Clinic, and the Saxon Square Plaza in Sylvania. So it's the midway point. Michigan got spanked last week. They're 4-2, 2-1 in the Big Ten. Their defense just got hammered for 224 rushing yards. I don't know what Washington has for running. If they're a run or pass for, I don't know what they are. I haven't really looked into it. I know Michigan better fix their third down problem. They were 2 for 9. Again, on the road at USC, hostile, whatever. Huskies are 5-1, 2-1. Sharon Moore went to his closet, and on Monday he donned the blue workers jacket personalized with his first name, a Hokie holdover from the Jim Harbaugh era, an emblem of blue-collar hard work, the story goes. He wanted to get across to the team that now it's time to really get down to business. Okay. What? Listen, I don't care.
Now it's time.
No, it should be week 1, but whatever. Listen, this is a must win. If Michigan doesn't win, you can just kiss the season gone until the end of November. That's it.
Washington has a very good offense right now. They're averaging 39.2 points per game.
Oh, hell.
They can run and pass the ball. Now, what can make you feel a little bit better is they haven't played anybody but Ohio State, and they got blew out.
Yeah.
They went to Maryland. They played Rutgers. But other than that, Washington State, terrible. UC Davis and Colorado State. So they're not tested. I was going to say Maryland isn't bad. Rutgers is always a good team. Maryland, the score was 24-20, and then they beat Rutgers last week 38-19.
So was Maryland game, was that at home or was that on the road?
That game was at Maryland.
Okay, so they know how to play. All right, so that's one of the biggest.
Maryland lost to Nebraska, so that's why I'm like, it's kind of one of those. We're at home, just go in and take care of business.
I tell you, besides all the games that we got to watch this weekend, because there's a lot of good football games on, the one I'm really excited about, besides Michigan, number 20 Southern Cal at number 13 Notre Dame, Saturday night 7:30 on NBC.
That'll be a decent one.
That right there, my friends, is going to be an amazing game because whoever wins that still has a shot at getting the playoffs. You lose, Southern Cal, are they legit? Are they real? We're going to find out against number 13 Notre Dame.
Are you watching Bill tonight? It's a few games on tonight. You got North Carolina at Cal, Nebraska at Minnesota, and Louisville at
Miami.
Yeah,
I'll probably watch Louisville. I'll flip around. I'll be watching high school football too on my BCSN Plus app thing. So
I don't know if we're on tonight.
Yeah, you're not. Anyway, because it says in the blade. So that's the big game of the weekend. And then they say the second biggest game is Michigan and Washington. So that's noon. Because this could be a Fox story too, because Michigan's on Fox. I'm telling you, I'm nervous about that game. I'm nervous, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's break. Coming back, football picks, boys and girls. Don't move. Denny Radio Sports and More brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill. Check out their newest location on Glendale in front of Walmart. It continues next on 100.7 The Ticket.
Denny Radio is on 100.7 The Ticket.
Hello, it's Mookie. This October, Northwood Jewelers is celebrating 42 years. And that means store-wide savings and a gift for you. Spend $2,500 this month and receive a free, yep, I said free, 4-day, 3-night hotel stay in cities like Orlando, Myrtle Beach, and Las Vegas. From engagements to anniversaries, Northwood Jewelers has both the sparkle and the getaway. Also offering interest-free financing. Celebrate 42 years of at Northwood Jewelers, 4612 Woodville Road. Service before, during, and after the sale.
Whether you yell OH or go blue, Danny's Cafe in historic Rossford, the real Glass City, is the only place where Buckeye and Wolverine fans can sit together without a flag being thrown or planted at the 50-yard line. The NFL Sunday Ticket and Peacock, 50 TVs inside, 16 more outside on 2 patios, plus a rooftop deck. You won't miss a snap, a bad call, or that replay you're still mad about. Right across from Rossford High School, Danny's is famous for the world's cleanest restaurant, cleaner than the ref's whistle after a blown call at the Horseshoe. Even the bathrooms are so clean, your mom would cry. Add 20 draft beers, ice-cold cocktails, food so good it should be illegal, and service faster than a stolen signal. You've got a game day heaven. Open daily at 11 a.m. It's Danny's Cafe Rossford, 600 Dixie Highway in historic Rossford, or at Denny'sCafeRossford.com, where Buckeyes and Wolverines eat, drink, talk smack, yell at the refs, and still high-five strangers.
Hi, I'm James, co-owner of Trimlight of Northwest Ohio. Trimlight has been around for over 17 years. It's permanent holiday lighting year-round. Most people only put up lights for Christmas, or they might put them up for Halloween. But with our lights, you get to change your lights to different colors every single holiday. Every sports team, every event, every occasion, you can put up a different color light pattern. This Christmas, I put on Santa Claus and his sleigh, you know, the 7 reindeers, the red sleigh, and there's over 16 million color combinations you can do. All done off of an app on your phone, and it's just so much fun to play with. We are the only company that has a lifetime warranty. Our installers are truly amazing. You never have to climb a ladder to put lights up again. We are a veteran-owned company. Ask us about our discounts for veterans, first responders, medical, teachers. We're happy to take care of the people that take care of us. You can contact us on our website at trimlightnwoh.com. That's trimlightnwoh.com.
Hi, I'm Jeff Mann.
Hi, I'm Abigail Mann.
And we are Jeffrey Mann
there you
Fine
go.
Jewelers. There's a reason why
to call
Jeffrey Mann Fine
Yo.
Jewelers sells
Yo.
more engagement rings than anyone in the area.
Well,
I don't
Dad,
know. I
over
went
the
outside.
last 40 years,
Now
couples
it's
have
working.
trusted you to help them pick out their engagement rings.
There's another reason, Abigail, why we sell so many engagement rings.
I don't know
You
what's
as
going
a
on.
Graduate gemologist bringing
Well, we
a
got you
level of expertise
cold in
to
the winter.
our
We get you out there in the
customers
winter.
that they can't get anywhere else.
I know that you've been
I gotta
looking
do what
on
I gotta
Pinterest
do,
or
man, to win
Instagram
this.
to pick out your dream engagement ring.
If you're looking for something really unique, check out our collection of man-made color diamonds. In my 40 years, I have never seen anything like it.
Stop in and see me at Jeffrey Mann Fine Jewelers. Man-made diamonds are 100% real diamonds.
And they're exclusively sold at Jeffrey Mann Fine Jewelers.
Does your old car suck? Is it a total energy vampire? Matthew.
I can hear you barely. The commercial's loud. There you go.
Oh, it's because Hollywood's got it cranked up.
Oh, there you go. Now I can hear you.
I'm
Okay,
listening
awesome.
to Johnny and Lynn today. First time I've ever heard them on. They sound okay.
Oh, yeah, they're perky. Oh, sure. Lots of laughs coming out of that studio.
Yeah. How's Johnny in the morning? Is he nice?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's not cranky pants, Johnny?
Oh, no, not in the interactions I've had with him.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
What time's he get there? Does he get there before you guys?
So he gets there by 4:45. He's second in the building behind Jerry.
Jerry get there, what, 4:30?
Yeah, I think Jerry's coming at 4:30 now.
Nice. I like doing my show from home.
I bet.
It's the
And
best.
it's a nice time slot too.
Dude, it's the best. The sleeping in is the greatest. Wait, if you ever get off mornings, you'll know. You'll be like, man.
Oh God, I know, dude. I can only imagine.
It's the best. Yeah, I never I can do stuff at night. Don't have to worry about, I got to get home and go to bed.
I know.
It's awesome. All right, how much time, Hollywood?
Sunday on ESPN Radio. It's a showdown in the AFC West.
Mahomes fakes the inside handoff, throws the Worthy, touchdown.
The Las Vegas Raiders head to Arrowhead to face Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Pre-game begins at 12 noon here
Pregame.
on Toledo's Home for Football, 100.7 the ticket.
It's payday, fellas. Hey! Huh. Got to pay back.
He puts the FU in fun. Denny Radio. Sports and more on 100.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back, boys and girls. Last segment. Instead of the crossover, we do our football picks on Friday. Denny Radio, Sports and More, brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill, home of the $8.99 lunch special. All right, if you're watching on the BakeryUnlimited.com Facebook live cam, let's welcome her in. Susie, part of our football pick. Welcome back, Susan.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You had a pretty good week last week.
I know.
Now, I'm at 38-16. You're at 36-18. So you're right there on my booty. Josh B at 31-23. Dre 31-23. Hollywood 29-25. Dre, welcome. JB, Josh, welcome.
Yo,
good day.
Hollywood, you got anything to say before we start going there, Mr. 29 and 25?
Just trying to stay off your booty.
Yeah, and that was yes. You said that earlier.
All right,
Just trying to stay off your booty, my friend.
Probably a good thing. All right, here we go. Game 1, Central Michigan at BG. I'm taking BG. Susie, who you got?
Yeah, BG.
Who you got, Josh B?
Call me Richard, but I'm a little petty today. Central Michigan.
Oh, okay. Josh taking CMU. Dre, who you got, my man?
He did it because he knew I was doing that. We just talked about this a minute ago. He stole it, but I am too.
All right, Andre. All right, Hollywood, who you got?
Rolling with the Falcons.
Yeah. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a biggie. Washington at must-win Michigan. I'm taking Michigan. Who you got, Susie?
Yeah, Michigan.
All right, Josh B., who you got?
Never doubt out the amazing blue in the big house, Wolverines.
All right. Andre, who you got?
I don't want to pick them, but I don't want to lose this game for no reason. They'll cover, but Michigan, I guess, will win. I don't think they will, though, but I'm going to take the Wolverines for this sake.
I can't afford to drop a game, so I'm taking Michigan.
Yeah, that's the only reason. Me too. I don't think they're going to. They're not going to win. I don't. This dude, the quarterback.
Well, then take them, sissy boy. Take Washington.
Yeah.
No, that's all right. I'll let it.
You don't
flow.
think they're going to
They'll
win?
get me. No, but the reason why is because I'm hating on them, and I'm not going to give him that energy to get that off. Because the quarterback sucks. Underwood sucks. He's the worst top-tier quarterback in the land.
Okay, you're on crack. Yeah, all right.
I know, but my Steelers. I remember I was on crack, everybody. He said that when I said the Steelers were going to the Super Bowl. And
they're not in the Super Bowl yet, Andre.
But they're winning the division.
All right. Kent State at UT. I'm taking UT. I'm assuming everybody's taking UT.
Yep.
Yeah, UT.
All right, we're all taking UT. All right, Ohio State at Wisconsin. I'm assuming everyone's taking Ohio State.
I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all of us taking OSU. All right, Dolphins at the Browns. I'm taking the Browns. Susie, who you got?
Dolphins.
Susie's taking the Dolphins for a road win. Josh B., who you got?
Family loyalty comes first. Dolphins.
Taking the Dolphins. All right.
Me
Dre,
too.
who you got, my man?
Me too.
All right. Hollywood, you joining me, or are you going to go with the Finns?
I'm rolling with the Brownies.
All right. Me and Hollywood. Eagles at the Vikings. This is a hard one. I almost flipped a coin, then I said, screw it. Vikings are tough at home. I'm taking the Vikings. Who you got, Susan?
Oh, Eagles.
All right. Susie's got the Eagles. Who you got, Josh B.?
Eagles have to bounce back, so I'm going Eagles.
You're going Eagles? All right, Josh B. Who you got, Andre?
Eagles.
All right. Hollywood, where you going?
Yep, got to leave you out there on that limb, my friend, Eagles.
All right, Hollywood. I'm swinging this weekend. Colts at the Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers. Who you got, Susan?
Colts. What?
All right. Josh B.
Colts.
You got the Colts. All right. Andre?
Chargers.
Chargers. Dre and I out there. Where you going, Hollywood?
I'm going with the Chargers. I don't believe in the coach.
All right. We're going to find out. Monday night game, boys and girls. Huge game. Again, I believe it's a must-win for the Lords. Tampa Bay comes to town. Baker Mayfield playing well. I'm taking the Lions. Susie, who you got?
Oh, yeah, Lions.
All right, Josh B., who you got?
Normally, I would go with the Detroiters, but Baker Mayfield's playing real well. So, hey, Tampa Bay Bucks are going to win.
Yeah, keep that to yourself. Okay, that was a little too many words. Andre,
I'm going to take the Lions.
All right,
Okay.
I'm kidding, Josh. You do you, boo. All right,
Thanks.
Dre,
Oh,
you
my
got the
goodness.
Lions. All right, Susie and I do. Josh got the Bucks. Who you got there, Hollywood?
Josh isn't crazy. I just don't think that the Bucks are going to keep that luck going, and I can't afford to lose. So let's go with the Lions.
They will cover, though.
Yeah, they're going to
5.5.
cover. Yeah, easily.
All right, Susie, what's going on this weekend?
Well, we got a big birthday in the house.
The tot?
It's not mine.
I know yours is in March. The tot is my age now, right? 66.
He is going to be 65. Yes.
65. So he's a year younger. So he's not on Social Security yet, right? Is he, or Medicare? Or any of that?
Doesn't have fire up pretty much the day of his birthday. Yeah,
Well,
I think he has his affairs in order, put it that way. So
Well, he better.
yeah. Yeah.
And of course, when you kill him, then you can get all that spousal support. You can collect his Social Security checks, all of that when you finally take him out. Is he doing okay? Haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he's fine. He's all good.
Of course
So,
he is. He's
yeah.
married to you, for crying out loud.
All
right.
I'm a treat.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
All right. Have a great weekend, Susan. And
Yeah, you
we'll talk
guys
to you
too. Take care. Talk
See you later.
to you next week.
She's sneaky, man. She is sneaky. She's right there. She's 2 games back. She's ready to pound.
Yes. Speaking of that, I'd like to make I feel like I want to petition the committee right here. I have a bad feeling. I need to make an adjustment. I want to make an adjustment.
All right. This is the time to
I'm
do it.
gonna go Vikings just because I gotta play the natural order of things and the balance of all parity NFL, and it's not really anything other than that. And McCarthy's playing too, isn't he, on this next one?
I don't even know. I don't even know.
That might pop up. Yeah, be ready for that. That could happen too.
I think the Eagles are hurting, and I don't know. They're probably gonna bounce back. I think it'll be a close game. And
I'm a roll.
all right.
Put me in the
All right.
Vikings.
Yeah, as long as we're still in this segment, you can change your pick. So I just made it, and I'll alert the commish who puts it all together. So
yeah,
there you go.
Thank you.
So, but do you really think that Michigan's going to lose?
I do. Like I said, I don't like this guy, man. I'm sorry, Denny. I don't like this guy. I don't trust him. He's there for the reasons that people are doing this. He's the part of today's culture. I don't blame anybody for getting what they can get. If Michigan was silly enough to let them, get over and his family steal this money, then so be it. But that we're not going nowhere with this dude, man.
They said the same thing about Dante Moore, the current quarterback of Oregon. He's a freshman. Relax.
No,
he is a freshman.
He's not
a freshman.
Slick.
He's a freshman.
Sometimes you just not it, man. Everybody's not it, Chris.
He turned 18. He turned 18 in August. Okay, he's shown some great potential, and he plays better at home. So we'll see. Listen, he might come out and just suck out loud. Who knows?
He might think it up though. He might be due for one.
I don't know.
Again, like I said, I just don't know how good Washington is or isn't. You know what I mean? So I don't want to hope on the magic prayer. Hey, maybe the Buckeyes will get cracked on the low because nobody's paying attention to that. And you got Fickle with this situation. So just keep that in mind. I love the Badgers with the plus 25.5, though. That's for sure. I'll take a stab at that because the Buckeyes need to go ahead and crap out one of these covers. And that's what you're really betting with Ohio State. You're not betting wins and losses with those guys. No, that's not it. You're trying to see if they're going to cover week to week. And this might be a week to get one and it's viable because they're going to compete. They're going to compete.
I just pray that I have a better sports weekend than I had last weekend. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we had a good one last night though. I'm feeling frascally today.
Yeah, I was cool with that.
Yeah, it was a 3-team last night. Yeah, we do. We had Vancouver.
Didn't hurt me with the Bengals. Didn't hurt me at all.
Oh, got them. Got the Bengals. Oh, it's great. All of this.
Yeah.
I'm just
Joe Flacco's legit, man. He's legit. So, all right, Dre, you guys have a great show. You guys have a safe weekend. Josh B, have a great weekend. Hollywood. Jamar Chase is a beast. Win tonight. Win.
Yeah.
All right. Let's hit it. Get out of here.
I'm out of here.
Thanks for putting up with us. Thank you to Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill, our sponsor. Till next time, this is Denny Schaefer saying doing what you love is freedom. Loving what you do, that's happiness. Keep dreaming and love the one who loves you most. See ya, Toledo.